You may begin.
Thank you. I would like to call to order the long-term healthcare meeting today, March the 20th. Madam Clerk, can you please call roll?
Alderwoman Davis. Alderwoman Boyd. Christine Ingracia.
Present.
Kathleen Holmes. Harold Braswell.
Present.
Lenny Jones. Marjorie Moore. Laura Barrett.
Present.
Lavita Richardson.
Present.
Victoria and Rory. Andrew Lackey.
Present.
Annalise Stover.
Present.
Danielle Spradley. Chris Beckley. Tasanya Johnson. Jamie Opsel. Cindy Jackson.
Present.
Ellen Usher.
Present.
Reverend Kevin Anthony.
Present.
Chair Middlebrook.
Present.
Alderwoman Davis. Alderwoman Boyd. Kathleen Holmes. Lenny Jones. Marjorie Moore.
Present.
Victoria and Rory. Danielle Spradley. Chris Beckley. Tasanya Johnson. Jamie Opsel. We have 11 present. We have a quorum.
Thank you. So next we will go over the approval of the minutes from Monday, March the 13th, 2023. If I can get a motion to approve the minutes.
I actually have a couple of changes on the minutes, and I'm sorry, but I feel like it's important because it was a statement from the DHSS person who was here. So it's on the fifth page. If you guys want to hear the correction, or do you want me to just send it in?
You can just send it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, Madam Clerk, so do we go ahead with the approval of the minutes?
No.
Okay. So next we are going to start our committee discussion. We will continue the discussion about long-term health care and the state of long-term care field. It's non-for-profit and for-profit providers, its regulators, its recipients and their demographics, rate of pay, staffing pipeline, systematic problems, and possible solutions. So we don't have a guest speaker this week. And I have talked to the former chair regarding how we go about with the report that is due. And so what we're going to do is reintroduce this next session so we can continue with this, because we're going to need more time to get to speakers and so forth. If anyone wants to pop in with any suggestions, that's fine. I have a list that was sent to me. Nina Cohen from Syracuse University. We had Andrew Wang from the University of Kansas, Nathan Dell, Places for People, Richard Molot, Long-Term Care Community Coalition, Theo Kleist, resident of Hillsdale, and Cynthia Davis, which is a surveyor, and Marjorie Moore from Voice. Are there any more people that anyone would like to invite, or does anyone have any suggestions for any future meetings?
Oh, sorry. Hi. Well, two things. One, I guess three things. One, I talked to Nina Cohn, and she can come next Monday, if that would be okay. And
Okay.
Andrew Wang could come the following Monday, April 3rd.
Okay.
Would that work with the committee? Can I finalize those with them, or do we have other people?
And
I do. Go ahead.
I mean, at our last meeting, we were talking about potential, and I don't know if this would be the time to do it, but we might want to think about potentially talking to someone in the building division and asking them to come and talk, because we were talking about things that the city might be able to do under the building code, and we may want to get their feedback at some point. That was just an idea.
Okay, and I do have that on the list to reach out to someone from the building division and or the health department regarding the structural issues that people are having inside and out. Is there anyone else? You can kind of just jump in if you want to. Okay, everyone's so quiet. It's Monday, everybody.
I'll go to Laura, you go. Laura, you go. And then I'll.
Quick one. You all remember Shonda Whitfield, who testified before the committee at, I think, our second meeting where we had testimony. She testified in front of this, or, spoke in front of a webinar that there were about 350 people on with Consumer Voice, which is another one of the sort of long-term care coalitions. I think they've got a really good idea about what's going on with the president's proposals and the rulemaking from the Center for Medicaid Services. So I think it'd be helpful to have somebody from Consumer Voice on. I don't know exactly a name, but I can certainly find out and bring that back.
Okay, thank you. I think that'll be a great idea. And I saw a hand, someone was waving.
I think I was going to say, so I'm going to confirm Nina Cohn and Andrew Wing. I'll send those. Other people that I could reach out to. So I have contacts at the Independence Center, which is another great long-term rehabilitation center for people with severe and persistent mental illnesses in the city, where there are many members of the Independence Center live in nursing homes and long-term care facilities. And so I think that, sort of similar to Places for People, but also different in important ways, that might be another good organization to have, tell us about kind of what are the barriers that people with mental illness experience in nursing homes, and also why perhaps, as we've sort of been exploring, are some people with mental illness who might be able to live in the community instead ending up in nursing homes. So that's one idea. Beyond that, SLU happens to have, I think, 3 geriatric psychiatrists on the faculty at the medical school. I would be happy to reach out to these people. I'm curious actually about what their engagement has been in nursing homes in the city right now, both with kind of your standard nursing home residents, but who could be dealing with trauma due to COVID and a lot of other things. And also this, it seems, growing population of people with severe and persistent mental illnesses in long-term care facilities. Those are the 2 local people that come to mind that I could reach out to. Beyond that, I don't know if we have time. Yeah, no, I think those are the 2 ones really.
Okay, I think that will be great. Let me take a look. Anyone else have anything they would like to add, Laura?
I just was going to add to Harold, or Professor Braswell. It would be, I think, fascinating if those 2 psychiatrists from SLU could address the issue of over-medication with psychotropic drugs, because that just seems to be a huge issue that Marjorie and others have brought up. And, we've got a lot of diagnoses of severe mental illness. How close is that to reflecting what's actually going on in the population, or is that a way that folks are managing care? And so I think that would be really helpful to understand more about that.
Christina?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear on, you mentioned that there would be a reintroduction of the resolution when the new board comes back. And so do you have a date in mind where you would like us to wrap up having these important individuals come before us and testify. I think it's valuable that we have more time to do that, but did you want there to be an end date and a time where we kind of start working on some bullet point recommendations to pass along to the new board?
Yes, is it possible that I can call you to kind of go over that?
Sure.
Since I'm fairly new with this, yeah.
Yeah. Nope, I'm happy to help. Just wanted to make sure that I think everyone who was brought up seemed like very important, but I also want to make sure that we also set aside at least a little bit of time to go over all of the interviews and the Q&A that we've done so far and kind of put together that data. So thank you. Yep, just reach out to me. I'm happy to chat whenever.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone else? Okay, I see no hands. I want to thank everyone. This is important work that we are doing that can change the lives of, I would like to say, millions of people. Working in the healthcare field requires you to have a love for what you do, because we know the pay is not there. But the love for the people that we help is there. And for some, we are the only family or people that they have in their lives. And so what we're doing is going to impact people in a positive way. And I'm so happy to be a part of this. And I'm super excited regarding the over medication of people. That's going to be very interesting, because I do have clients who are, when they go into a nursing facility or they know they're going, that is the biggest fear, is that they're going to be over medicated, to be quiet, to be kept quiet. And some of those people, again, they don't have anyone. So, this is important work that we're doing. And again, it's going to change the lives for many. And I'm super excited. I'm glad everyone is here. So with that, does anyone have any announcements? Okay, so we can plan to meet for the next 2 Mondays for sure. And let's see what else we have here. Madam Clerk, can you name the people who are not here, excuse members?
Yes, ma'am. Alderwoman Davis, Alderwoman Boyd, Kathleen Holmes, Lily Jones, Victoria N. Rory, Danielle Spradley, Chris Beckley, Tasanya Johnson, Jamie Opsel. Those are all the ones that are not present.
Okay, we would like to go ahead and excuse those members for necessary absence. And we will go ahead and adjourn our meeting. Everyone, please be safe and have a great week.
Thank you.